India is the world's biggest democracy. Its constitution is the world's longest, the biggest book of laws in the world. Implementation, though, is another matter altogether, and we'll discuss it some other time. Today, let's revisit the story of the Indian constitution as it turns 70 years old.
India gained its independence from British rule on the 15th of August 1947. For a country just born, a vision for the future was essential. The task had begun with the creation of a Constituent Assembly in 1946. The 299-member strong assembly had 229 representatives from 12 Indian provinces and 70 nominated from princely states. The assembly had 15 women representatives. Within days of India getting independent, a constitution drafting committee was formed, headed by a prolific lawyer named Bhimarao Ambedkar. The assembly met for 166 days, spread over 2 years, 11 months and 17 days, finally giving way to the draft constitution. The original text contained 395 articles in 22 parts and 8 schedules. It was adopted on the 26th of November 1949 and came into force 2 months later, on January 26, 1950, when India became a sovereign, independent republic. By its sheer size, the Indian constitution beats all. Compare this: the world's largest democracy has a constitution running into 1,45,000 words. In contrast, the US Constitution, being the world's oldest democracy, has only 4,400 words. The Indian Constitution has been amended 103 times in less than 8 decades, while the American Constitution, written in the year 1787 and ratified in 1788, has been amended just 27 times. The Indian Constitution has borrowed concepts from 10 sovereign countries. Britain has influenced the country's existing political system and rule of law principle. For fundamental rights, law on impeachment, and independence of judiciary, the constitution makers adopted the US model. The concept of federalism emerged from Canada, directive principles from Ireland, demarcation of central and state powers from Australia, ideals of justice and 5-year plans from USSR, present-day Russia, concepts of liberty, equality, and fraternity from France, amending power of constitution from South Africa, procedure for Supreme Court functioning from Japan. On the day before adopting the constitution, Ambedkar told the assembly that protest movements symbolic of India's independence struggle must end. He reminded the country that hero worship in politics does not augur well for a democracy. And lastly, he believed political equality must strive to end the prevailing inequality in society. This day, the Indian Constitution turns 70, but Constitution Day is in vogue only since the year 2015. Previously, November 26th was celebrated by lawyers as Law Day. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.